The Song Dynasty is considered as the peak of Chinese traditional culture and aesthetics. So what was the modern lifestyle like in the Song Dynasty? The makeup and clothing of females in the Song Dynasty are simple and elegant. In terms of clothing, girls preferred colors of low saturation. They wore tight-sleeved and short tops, long skirts underneath, and long-sleeved gowns with front open on the outside. Their makeup style was extremely simple and clean, similar to the nude makeup look we are now pursuing. After the base makeup, women whitened the forehead, the bridge of the nose, and the chin. This was called sanbai, 3-white makeup, similar to today's highlight effect. The blusher painted lightly was called taohua, peach blossom makeup, which covered with a layer of white powder, was called fascia makeup. In the Song Dynasty, the use of thrush ink was popular. In addition to the long and thin eyebrow represented by yuanshan eyebrows, the moon-shaped eyebrow and inverted faint eyebrow were also popular. At that time, lip-biting makeup was highly welcomed. This makeup was to put a dab on the middle of the lips, before being smudged up and down. People in the Song Dynasty loved to wear flower hairpins, men were no exception. Men's love for hairpins began in the Tang Dynasty. In the southern Song Dynasty, from the nobles to commoners, men wearing flower pins became a national trend. Besides dressing up, eating and drinking were of course the top priorities. Before the Song Dynasty, the most commonly used cooking methods were limited to roasting, steaming, and boiling, and they only had 2 meals per day. In the Song Dynasty, the production of oil and ingredients increased rapidly, and various cooking techniques such as pan-fry, stir-fry, stew, and deep-fry emerged. Hence 2 meals became 3 meals per day. Our favorite delicacies at present, such as ham, braised pork, shabu-shabu, sashimi, popcorn, dinshin rice cake, were all invented or popularized in the Song Dynasty. Drinking rice wine and drinking tea were also important in the daily life of the Song Dynasty people. People at that time loved drinking alcohol. They would drink with friends in their free time. The yellow rice wine brewing industry in Jiangsu province and Zhejiang province had developed rapidly. Liquor tax also became an important source of income for the southern Song imperial court. To promote the sales of wine, the government often organized wine appraisal and promotion activities. Besides wine, people also loved drinking tea. There were many tea shops and tea houses in the city of Lin and present-day Hangzhou. Drinking tea alone was not enough. Various interesting activities, such as tea fighting, were invented. The competition in the catering industry was fierce. In order to attract customers, businesses began to provide door-to-door service. Yes, the initial version of takeout. After lunch, leisure and entertainment were the right ways to start the afternoon. As the commercial center at that time, Linen had more than 20 entertainment centers, including fitness centers, flower arrangement, and tea centers. The activities and performances were extremely rich and diverse. In the Song Dynasty, guqin was regarded as the top Chinese traditional music instrument, which was played by literati to cultivate their temperament and express their emotions. Indeed, the current guqin art of Zhe school has been handed down from past generations since the southern Song Dynasty. At that time, the commoners, literati, and even the emperor often lingered in the landscape of the West Lake. According to the tradition of landscape painting, painters should give their paintings poetic names. Hence, there appeared such titles as Evening Bell Ringing at Nanping Hill and Sunset Glow over Leifeng Pagoda, and this was the origin of 10 Scenes of the West Lake. The scholars of the Song Dynasty liked gathering and holding cultural salons. The famous painter Liu Songyan's Elegant Gathering in the Western Garden depicted such a gathering scene. 16 masters met, Liu Jing and Master Yuan Tong talked about abiogenesis, Su Dongpa wrote calligraphy, Chen Jingyuan played ruan, Mi Fu wrote on the stone, Li Gonglin painted. Many calligraphies, paintings, and poetry in the Song Dynasty reached the peak of art and became masterpieces that have been passed down from generation to generation. As night fell, a colorful nightlife began. Before the Song Dynasty, the curfew system was implemented. In the Song Dynasty, it was lifted, and cities were brightly lit all night with music. Even the emperor liked to order a midnight snack, drank a little wine, and ate a few dishes when he was hungry after hunting. Tired of playing outdoors, some people went home with pets waiting. 900 years ago, the Song Dynasty people also loved cats. In the southern Song Dynasty, cats became popular pets. The most well-known cat lover was the great poet Lu Yu, who was regarded as the first ailurophile, which means cat lover. There were lots of poems about cats written by Lu Yu. Among these poems, at least 3 cats with names appeared: Little Tiger, Pink Nose, and Snow. Lu Yu was happy with the company of his cats. But his family was so poor that he could barely afford warm blankets or tasty fish. He was so embarrassed that he wrote, "It's just a shame my family is poor and my wages low, so my cats have no rug to sleep on or fish to eat." At that time, there was even a pet market in the city of Lin, and where cat litters and cat food were readily available. That was probably the earliest cat economy. Elegance is everywhere. The modern lifestyle of people in the Song Dynasty can still be found in Hangzhou today.